Hello friends, as you know that we are solving the question for P3O Foundation examination, and today in this session we are solving question number 101 to 105 from chapter 3. Let's begin. So question 101 says which row should be the responsibility of the P3O sponsor role. Now your options are checking that products delivered by the portfolio are fit for purpose. Option B, providing effective finance control to the overall portfolio. Option C, providing consistent approach to benefit and value management. And option D, ensuring the P3O meets the needs of the main board. Now take a pause, write what you guess that should be the responsibility of the P3O sponsor, and you can write that in a comment section so that we can evaluate. Okay, so according to me, the right answer should be ensuring the P3O meets the needs of the main board, because the P3O sponsor is the one who managed the entire show. He is the one who convinced the board to invest into the P3O and all the things. So P3O sponsor's main role should ensure the P3O meets the need of the main board, because based on that he convinced the board to invest in the P3O, so he is the prime owner of delivering the needs of the main board. So let's see what the correct answer. Yes, that's the correct, and the rationale is also mentioned in that. Let's move to the next question, 102. Where should an organization portfolio ultimately reports to? Now this is a direct type of question. I hope you recall that from the chapter 3. It depends on the designing of the P3O that it reports to main board director, option A, corporate service function, option B, divisional director, option C, and head of department, option D. Now here organization portfolio office, right, ultimately reports to main board direct. That is the direct question. If it's a COE, center of excellence, then it reports to your corporate function. And if it's a hub portfolio office, then it reports to your divisional director. And head of department, if it is your program or a project office, that the case. So here in this particular question, option A seems to be the correct answer. Let's see. Yeah, that is the correct answer. And an organization portfolio should report to main board director at maximum value. Okay, now move to the next question. Question 103 says which of the following are purpose of the program specialist role. So in this particular chapter there are different 21 role. If you recall, the 3 is your management role, 3 is your analytical role, and your 15 are the functional role. So out of that they ask program specialist, they are fall under this, your portfolio office director, program or project specialist, and program and project officer. So let's understand, program or specialist is the subject matter expert who are responsible for creating awareness, consulting, knowledge sharing, and all that stuff. So option A, play the proactive role in sharing the knowledge. Yes, that seems to be the correct. Assist in implementing the best program management practices. Yes, that is also correct. Play a proactive role in promoting the program management methods. That's also correct. Improve the program monitoring by collecting and maintaining the data in consistent format. That is not role of your program or project specialist. That is the role of your program or project officer. Okay, so that is the one who collect the data collector, we say that. So option 4, it's not the relevant answer. So 1, 2, 3 seems to be the correct answer. So I believe A would be the most correct answer. Let's see. Yeah, that is the correct. Okay, and the rationale is also mentioned here that this data collection is the responsibility of the program or project officer. Question 104, which skills experience must the head of an organization portfolio office have? Ability to manage portfolio finance, extensive knowledge of knowledge management, experience of knowledge management, credibility to work with middle and senior management, and ability to write job description of the portfolio office. Now here they ask head of an organization portfolio office. That is the key leadership and management role. So who reports to your portfolio directors and all that stuff. So he needs to get the show run day-to-day basis. He reports to project program sponsor. So I believe credibility to work with middle and senior management, that seems to be the most correct, because this is your functional role, finance stuff. Excellent knowledge management is a COE kind of role, and ability to write job description, again, that is a clerical stuff that you can handle to the functional role. But C is the seems to be the most correct answer for 104. Let's see. Yeah, that's the correct answer. That head of P3O must able to develop and maintain the working relationship with senior managers and the PPM teams. Question 105 says, what functional role can also take on an asset management? Now, try to recall the fundamental. Asset management is not just mean to the asset management, but the information management, that which assets allocate to who, what is the status of that particular asset, and all that stuff, active directory maintenance, all that's done by your information management role. Change management is not the relevant information, finance is not relevant, resource management. So B is the most correct answer. Yeah, that is that. Information management role may also take an asset management within the role of custodian and guardian of master copies and portfolio information. So that's the correct answer. I hope you enjoy the session. Thank you very much.